Hey, what is up, you guys? A polymorphic grandma here, but you can call me a fun dad. And today we are teaching you guys how to rush effectively using Specialist in this game. So I want to show you guys the Specialist perks I use. I start with Scavenger, Hardline, and Battle Hardened, and then I get Ghost at 2 kills, Cold-Blooded at 4 kills, and EOD at 6 kills. And I start with Scavenger so I can get ammo, Hardline so I can get the Specialist bonus faster, and Battle Hardened is just good because people throw so many stuns and flashes in this game. But you can also, if you're not using Specialist, you can start with, you can start with EOD or Double Time. I like EOD because people put Claymores a lot and it helps you not die by those. And then you should probably use Ghost and Cold-Blooded, just because you want to stay off the radar and not die by score streaks. But as you can see, this is a 30-9 gameplay. I go on a 17 gun streak, and I'm using the M4XR M4 variant. And I didn't show you guys my attachments because you probably don't have all of my attachments unlocked. This gun, I've leveled it to past level 40. And I'm just going to say the attachments you should use are things that give you less recoil. Especially you need aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. You also should probably use something like a stock to give you more aim down sight movement speed to strafe back and forth while you're shooting people, so you're a harder target. So let's get into the tactics here. We spawned at A, so I rushed along the left side of the map and basically went straight for their spawn. This is what you should do when rushing, is rush to their spawn. You can rush around in the middle, but there's going to be a lot of campers and they're going to kill you. So I would say go to their spawn where they're not expecting you, and then you wait until someone gets a UAV, and that's going to make it a lot easier for you to rush between spawns and kill people because you see them on the minimap. Always keep an eye on the minimap and you'll do fine. I'm still learning where the spawn points are. Eventually you'll learn where they're spawning and you can go back and forth between spawn points. If you're in their spawn, sometimes your team will start spawning there, which is not good, but try not to go too deep. But I basically went balls deep in this gameplay. But the spawns didn't flip, so that's good. Now, I didn't do a ton of jump shotting until later in this gameplay because I kind of just forgot about it, but you should be jump shotting just to get a better advantage against the enemies. You can also drop shot. I'm not a huge fan of drop shotting, but I'm going to try and do it in the future because I heard it's really good in this game. And of course, you should be strafing left and right. I don't think I did that a whole lot, but I'm trying to be better at that. So you're going to be sprinting a lot, and that's good. Make sure to use your super sprint by double clicking the stick in if you're on console just to get to their spawn, but once you're in there, you're not going to need it. So sprinting back and forth between spawns, but you're going to have to pull your gun up super fast. Sometimes you're going to have to make sure not to sprint. Know when not to sprint so that you can pull your gun up faster. And also you probably should be using an SMG because I think they pull the gun up faster after sprinting. I really like the XR-M4 and it's a really good assault rifle. Everyone's using it. And I can rush with that as well. But SMG is like, my favorite is the AUG. SMGs are just by design easier to rush with, and you can pull the gun up faster. I've been going for a nuke with Specialist. I think Specialist is going to be the easiest way to do it. You can also run, a good way to rush would also be to run personal radar and UAV. And it's hard to get advanced UAV, but that would be perfect for rushing. So that would be the lethal setup for rushing, unless you want to get those big kill streaks, which you can also do by getting in their spawn, and I find that works pretty well, but sometimes they start camping in their spawn, and if that happens, I usually just leave, to be honest, but you want to catch them off guard in their spawn. And I apologize for my raspy voice. I think it'll clear up in the next few days. I don't normally sound like this. And I actually think I'm getting sick or something. I'm not sure what it is. I had some theories in the last video, but I think in order to get a nuke, you're going to have to pretty much not die the whole game and be very close to their spawn, because it's hard to get a lot of kills in this game unless you're near their spawn. Another thing about rushing is it's a little hard to get to their spawn. You should either run routes from the left side or the right side. Don't go middle, because everyone's going to be camping there. But you should choose left or right side, and if enemies are on that side, it's going to be hard to clear them out. So probably choose the other side. And then once you're in their spawn, you want to change up your location every time you get a kill, because the enemies are going to be wanting that revenge kill and get you out of their spawn. The best modes for rushing is probably going to be 6v6 Dom or 10v10 Dom. Ground War 32v32, it's kind of hard to rush. You kind of just have to camp. And a lot of people camp in this game, like a lot. So I would really like to see people start rushing. And that would be really great if people were rushing all the time and everyone was just rushing for kills like it was in Black Ops 4 mostly. But it is really hard to rush in this game. It seems like you get punished for rushing and rewarded for camping. And I also forgot to talk about what your LB/RB should be. I forgot what it's called, but I'm using stopping power rounds so I can kill them faster in their spawn, and it'll help you basically just stop them in their tracks and not give them a chance to kill you. And it recharges really quick, so that's good. You can use tune-up to get these packages faster, and also you could use dead silence, and that would be really good because you can hear people stomping like an elephant in this game, and a lot of people listen for the footsteps and they'll kill you because of that. But another good one is the munitions box, because you're going to be running out of ammo, and sometimes they don't drop scavenger packs, so if you don't want to use scavenger, you just use munitions box. But I really like the stopping power. And I also might make another one of these videos once I learn more about how to rush in this game and unlock all the perks, because there's a lot of good perks that are still locked for me. And you're going to run into a lot of campers. I find that the best way to kill a camper is to flank them, go around them. Big thing about rushing is flanking. So you want to go around them where no enemies are, and then try and shoot them in the back or come through the side. When you're doing this, you should always be jump shotting. I already mentioned this, but jump shotting will make you a harder target. So you want to surprise them, jump out, and shoot them in the face. Another thing you can do that's not quite rushing, it's really more camping, but if you find a head glitch like just outside their spawn, you can kind of just sit there on that head glitch and kill them as they run out of their spawn. This is another thing I've been doing, but I prefer to rush between their spawns, like where they're spawning at. And I've probably said the word spawn about 20 times this commentary, and I apologize for that, but I'm just so obsessed with spawns in this game and learning them, and that's what it's all about. So I'm probably going to be streaming on Mixer now. I tried streaming on YouTube, but I'm not sure if I like it. So I'll probably be streaming on Mixer if you're watching this video, and you can watch me, and I'll probably do pretty bad some games, but I'm going to try and talk to the viewers, talk to the chat, and it should be a good time. Anyways, that's the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos from me. Bye.